Today, we've learned new developments have come to light in the 1995 disappearance of Morgan Nick. 6-year-old Morgan Nick and her mother Colleen were enjoying a baseball game in Alma on June 9th, 1995. Morgan and other children at the park ran across a field catching fireflies. And moments later, Morgan disappeared. In December of 2017, authorities in Oklahoma searched an area in Spiro, hoping to find information leading to further developments in Morgan's case, but their search was unsuccessful. And just last year, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children released a new age progression photo of what Morgan might look like at the age of 31.
Well, that brings us to today, when for the first time a person of interest was named in the Morgan Nick disappearance. And while he died more than 2 decades ago, Morgan's mother, Colleen, is not giving up hope her daughter will come home. She spoke today with Channel 7's Paris Kane.
Until someone can tell me that Morgan did not survive, then I'm going to fight every day for her to come home.
It's been 26 years and 5 months to the day since Colleen Nick last saw her daughter.
She loved cats. She loved apples. She thought that bubble gum was a food group. You know, she was a first grader with her whole life in front of her.
Morgan was 6 years old when she was last seen at a Little League game in Alma, doing what kids do, playing, chasing fireflies, chasing dreams.
Morgan, at 6 years old, her dream was to grow up to be a circus performer and a doctor.
The last thing that anyone expected was that someone was also chasing Morgan, and in an instant, she was gone.
There's a tremendous amount of truth and hope and encouragement in the fact that when Morgan was taken, the state of Arkansas stood up.
26 years later, Colleen says the same agencies, friends, and strangers that stood up then still stand with them today.
People really just pulled Morgan into their hearts, you know, made her part of their families. And all these people are still fighting for Morgan with us.
Over the years, Colleen says law enforcement has chased down countless leads, and she urges anyone with any information about Morgan or any missing or endangered child to speak up.
It might be hard to spot a child who's missing, but it's not hard for any of us to spot a child in trouble. And what we do with that could change the course of the child's life.
Right now, the FBI is asking for the public's help. They want information on Bill Jack Lincks, a man who was arrested 2 months after she disappeared for the attempted abduction of a young girl in Van Buren County, just 8 miles away from the same baseball fields Morgan was last seen.
When you commit an offense against a child, you've done it before and you'll do it again.
Lincks died in prison in 2000, and the FBI wants anyone who knew him to give them a call.
It could be the information that brings Morgan home to us.
If she were to come across this, what would you want to say to her?
I would say, you know, Morgan, it's okay if you forgot about us or if you're not sure who you are, but we have never forgotten about you. We are still fighting for you. We have an army of people fighting for you, and we are coming to get you.
Paris Kane, Channel 7 News.
If you know anything about Bill Jack Lincks, literally any information about him or his life, the FBI says no detail is too small. They want you to call them at 1-800-CALL-FBI. And if anyone has any information about Morgan or her whereabouts, call the Alma Police Department or the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Their number is 1-800-THE-LOST.